Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to On the Mic with Mike, RVA. It's the premier social enterprise business show here in the RVA area on 92.7 FM, 820 AM. I'm your host, Mike King, and I appreciate you being here with me because you could be anywhere else doing just about anything, even during these corona lockdown timeout that we're on. So join me as this cutting edge show uplifts the community and showcases RV business in a different way. We're coming into you live and direct from the palatial studios of 820 AM 92.7 FM in downtown Blooming Chester. Right now I'm rolling solo. It's sort of like the Bat Cave in here. But on the other side of the glass, we have my man, Mr. CJ, who's on the wheels of steel. And you can reach him by calling 804-454-1366. So now this show highlights partnerships, innovation, social enterprise nonprofits with business people and organizations making a difference in the greater Richmond area. So please follow my other brands, which are Mike King Biz, my TV show RVA Swag Central. Also, I have a new show that's coming out, as you can see right here. It's called Style and RVA, where we're following 5 dynamic women who are CEOs living the RVA lifestyle, which is filled with food, fashion, fun, family, and fashion. So, with that being said, we'd just like to thank you for being here. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Nicole Reed Real Estate. So, even during these trying times, buying or selling a home, Nicole Reed is simply the best in the business. She finds creative ways to get things done. She also can help you with credit repair. I just like to give a shout out to Nicole Reed and thank her for all the help here. So as I said, Mr. CJ is holding the board down. So today's show, even during these trying times, business still continues to go on. It's gonna be a mixture today of people calling in, friends of the program. We're gonna call in and talk about what they're doing from a business standpoint. Small business people, nonprofits are all gonna get a chance to talk to you and tell you a little bit about their business, what they're doing. So without further ado, we have one of the business folks who are on. You're on the mic with Mike. Hello.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Who do we have on the line here?
This is Sean Kelly with Spot On.
Sean Kelly with Spot On. Thanks for calling. So Sean is a young man who's out in the community working with an organization trying to do things better. He knows that I partner with a lot of restaurants. So Sean, tell us a little bit about your organization and what you guys are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I work for a phenomenal company called Spot On. So we are a software company that tailors to locally owned small to medium-sized businesses. So what we do a lot. We assist business owners increase revenue through customer engagement. We do this by offering things like digital marketing, online review management, loyalty programs. We do website design, appointment software, all kinds of stuff. And as well as all that, we also do our own in-house credit card payment processing. So we are able to save merchants a ton of money by doing that. They're constantly getting ripped off by hidden fees, junk fees, and that's something that we don't believe in. We're 100% transparent with what we do. And we also don't have contracts. So we kind of have a philosophy that we want to earn your business every month. So we're not in the game of trying to lock you down for a few years and then just kind of forget about you. We're going to be there for you every step of the way, every day, to assist you in any way that we can.
So Sean, you're a business guy who you have your ear to the ground. And even during these tough times, tell us what businesses are going through now and how you can help them, even during this corona shutdown.
The biggest thing is just like we all do professionally and personally is just having to pivot and adjust to these different times. One of the greatest things, restaurants are obviously getting hit pretty much the hardest right now with not being able to have any kind of dine-in service and having to shift gears into delivery and curbside service. So what Spot On has been doing is we're actually offering online ordering to any restaurant that doesn't have it already. And with the online ordering, restaurants are able to kind of keep revenue coming in and keeping staff employed. So what we're doing is we're actually offering to set up any restaurant with online ordering with no upfront costs and no monthly fees until January of 2021.
Well, that's a big thing because everyone is worried about expenses right now. Everyone's pulling back.
Absolutely.
But the curbside and the delivery services, because that is for everyone who's in the restaurant business, and now everyone who's ordering, they can see some of the fees when they're charging. So when you're doing your order, but they don't see a lot of those behind the scene fees. So that's a great thing that you guys are doing. You guys are also doing some things in the community, aren't you, as well?
Absolutely. We're doing anything and everything we can do, actually. Um, Something else that I'm trying to help out some of our business partners is we actually, I've been referring people, hygiene is obviously of the utmost importance right now that we're all learning about. So I've teamed up with Citron Hygiene. Central Virginia's rep, Lacey Allen, has been assisting a lot of my business owners with the hygienic aspect to keeping their selves and their staff safe. So right now, Citron's actually offering a pandemic professional electrostatic spray disinfecting services. I had to write that down just because
Now
it's
that
a
that
tongue
is
twister.
that is
I literally have a post-it in front of me saying, "Don't mess this up." So what it does is it uses EPA certified chemicals to kill COVID-19, and other things that they do is they take care of restroom maintenance and supplies, and they do pest control, all kinds of things. So they're a really good resource that I've been sending a lot of my owners to.
Okay, so real quick
Uh,
before we get back to you, let us know how folks can find that service, because that's pretty important. Everyone's worried about from a hygiene and cleanliness perspective. How can folks find that information?
Absolutely. Well, you can go to citronhygiene.com, and since we're in Richmond, you can contact Lacey Allen. Her email is lallen, ALLEN, at citronhygiene.com. Again, that's lallen at citronhygiene.com.
Okay, well that's good with that. So now tell us a little bit about more. How can folks reach you and some of the things that you guys have going on right now that you could help business owners with at this during these trying times?
Absolutely. So to get in touch with me, again, my name is Sean Kelly. That's SeanKelly. You can contact me directly. I'll give you a cell phone number. It's 804-615-6394. Again, that's 804-615-6394. Or feel free to shoot me an email at SeanK@spoton.com. Again, that's SeanK@spoton.com. I'll send you all of the resources that we have. We're actually lucky at Spot On because recently we just got a $50 million investment into our company. It was the former CEO and other top execs from Twitter actually really support and believe in what we do and how much of an impact we can have on communities. And they love everything about it. So we're going full steam ahead right now to try to help out as many business owners as we can and to let people thrive even in these kind of uncertain times.
Well, folks, the time is 1:14. The voice you're listening to is Sean Kelly from Spot On. Just like to thank you for coming to the program. So, Sean, make sure you stop back to the program. So you stop back and be a friend of the program because what you're doing out there is pretty cool. And folks, make sure you reach out to Sean because if you're a business and you're looking for ways to cut your costs or examine whether you have the best deal possible, make sure that you can get in touch with Sean. And his information will be on the mic with Mike Page. Sean, thanks for coming on, and we'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mike. Have a great
All
weekend.
right, thanks. Now take care.
Bye-bye now.
All righty, folks, the time is 1:15. The program is on the mic. We're going to keep this going, and we have another friend of the program. You're on the mic with Mike.
Hi, Mike. How are you doing?
You're pretty good. So, Ellen, tell folks who you are. So you're definitely a friend of the program. You do a lot of folks. This is go ahead, Ellen. The floor is yours. So, did we lose Ellen?
Nope, I'm still here.
Okay.
Yes. This is Ellen Victoria, and I am the owner of Victoria's Kitchen, which is a kids' cooking school located off Midlothian Turnpike.
So, folks, Ellen also, we partnered in the past. Ellen and her family are TV shows, stars, because they have a program Turn on break now because she had something big happen in her world. She opened a cooking school, but the program was called Victoria's Kitchen Cooking with Love. And so, Ellen, tell folks what's happening now, what you guys are doing, and how you can work with them during these times when everyone has their kids at home, because you are a master of working with kids because you have three and you also have a cooking school and you work with kids. So give us all some insight on how to survive.
Yes. So some on how to survive with kids at home. As Mike mentioned, I have three little girls myself in elementary school. Is to keep them busy, preoccupied, and to still incorporate some enrichment pieces into your at-home curriculum. And so what we're doing as the Kids Cooking School of Victoria's Kitchen is we have created a variety of kids kits. So we can do delivery drop-off at your porch, no contact necessary, or you can do curbside pickup at our building where we bring the kits outside to your car window. And our website is victoriascookingschool.com, victoriascookingschool.com. We have snack making kits, which are good for preschool age kids and kindergarten age kids. We have snack cooking kits with you can create a different variety of recipes. And yes, all ingredients, including meats that are usually frozen, are included in our kits. We have baking kits. We also have arts and crafts kits. And right now we're doing a lot of our Easter surprise kits. We have an Easter surprise kit that it doesn't have any food in it, but lots of Easter goodies and activities for the kids to do. And then we also have a Easter kit that is cookie decorating kit, where they have Easter cookies that they can decorate with the homemade frosting, bags and sprinkles, a fun kitchen toy, and a fun activity in it.
Okay, so Ellen, that's the cooking part. Talk to folks a little bit about what this has done to your business and shifting plans and how you guys have adapted to it. Let's talk about that for a moment or two.
Yeah, so we have been hit a bit hard with the changes that are going on. As you know, like I said, we're parents, so our kids are no longer in school, and we are based out of all of the Richmond public schools, the Henrico, Hopewell, and Glen Allen schools and community centers and public libraries and private schools. So that is a huge sector that focuses on our funding. But we managed to be able to launch some of our ideas we were going to launch in April anyway, which was our cooking kits and our online cooking classes. So we are doing online classes because we know a lot of our kids miss it. We're just focusing on doing what we can do and hoping that the community does show up and maybe support us as we give out to the community, and we've done in the past before.
So, folks, I'm telling you, so when all this is lifted, they have an awesome school over on Midlothian Turnpike. So, Ellen, tell folks where that is so that when we're off of punishment, we can go ahead and folks can come out and take a look at where you are.
Sure. Our building address is 249 Stonebridge Plaza Avenue Shopping Center. And so those of you Richmonders that have been here for years, that's over where the old Cloverleaf Mall used to be. And right now it's the Kroger Shopping Center. So we're right over there in the Stonebridge Plaza Avenue. That's 249 Stonebridge Plaza Avenue, Richmond, Virginia, 23225 off Midlothian Turnpike. We'll be offering birthday cooking parties, kitchen rental facility. If you're a caterer and you need to rent our kitchen, we'll have that. We'll just be doing cooking camps throughout the year, after school cooking classes, half day, all day. And not only will we be doing cooking camps, our camps will also feature a lot of soap making, lip gloss making, which is actually going to be co-partnering with my 9-year-old who loves making those products. And we're also going to be doing some STEM classes, arts and crafts, and exercise classes.
All right, Ellen, sorry, you know what that means. So, folks, that's Ellen Victoria from Victoria's Kitchen Cooking with Love. Ellen, we will talk to you. Got to run.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sorry.
Having a good name is more valuable than possessions. With a positive reputation, you not only obtain good credit, but the trust of lenders. At Build Credit LLC, we help you gain access to wealth, knowledge, and personal power. Have you made mistakes with your credit? Not where you need to be? Unsure of where to start? Tired of credit companies taking your money and getting no results? Need a home, car, credit cards, trade lines, or starting a business and need credit? No worries, we've got solutions for all of your questions. Build Credit LLC is here to help you begin, repair, or build your credit to get the lifestyle you deserve. With our 100% money back guarantee, we are committed to your success. Contact us today at 844-214-0554 or buildcredittrust.com for your free consultation. Mention promo code BCT2020 to claim 20% off your services.
Offer valid in the Commonwealth of Virginia and restrictions apply.
Hey, this is your chef, Michelle Wilson of Mom Michelle's Cafe, located at 10811 Home Street Road, Midlothian, Virginia. Our number, 804-912-1644. Come and join us. We have live entertainment, a new menu. Follow us on Facebook at Mom Michelle's Cafe, Twitter, and Instagram. We are sold south of the James.
Hi guys, this is Christina and I am the owner of Socialita here in Richmond, Virginia. You may not know, but I have been behind some of the most prestigious individuals and brands here in Richmond, Virginia. Just to name a few, Reba Hollingsworth, the AHA Rap, and Rita Ricks. She is a business and spiritual coach in Richmond, Virginia. And I am responsible for building their brand, marketing their material, and bringing their content to their target audience. So if you're interested in being a star and letting others know exactly who you are and what you bring to the community, hit me up at 804-365-2149.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jimmy Stump with Stump's Pig and Pint. We're located on the corner of 2nd Street and 119 East Lee. We specialize in slow-cooked meats, handmade sides, and homemade desserts. Stop by. Let us take great care of you. You can find us on Facebook at Stump's Pig and Pint, or you can give us a call, 804-477-3208. We look forward to taking care of you soon.
Before and after the salon has been active in the Richmond, Virginia community, providing hairstyling services for over 10 years. Before and After is located in downtown Richmond at 1917 West Carey Street. Specializing in weaves, extensions, and growing healthy hair, Before and After provides a full suite of hair care services. Expert stylists Michelle Smith and Alicia Clark are well trained to meet your styling needs at Before and After the Salon.
On the mic with Mike. I'm on the mic with Mike. He's like a guru.
No, he's a businessman with a great radio show.
And he supports the non-profits. Watch his show and grow. 1 p.m. Friday, WNTW. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike. I'm Mike King. The time is 1:24. The program is On the Mic with Mike. We'd just like to thank our guests who are in, Ellen Victoria, as well as Sean Kelly. It's a business show, but at this moment, just like to take a time to thank the caregivers and first responders and all the people, not just them, but the people who are making an effort to make this thing better for us. It's affecting everyone, and we just like to give a shout out and thank the folks who are out there working on the front lines trying to make things better. The program is On the Mic. What we try and do is bring in business people every week who are out there making a difference in the community. Just like to say, give a shout out to we'd like to thank our sponsors of the program, really, because they really make a difference here and bring the program to you to make it available, I guess, and make me able to offer the services. And so, like I said, they're out there making a difference in the world. Some of the other programs we'd like to say on the station, make sure you follow them. There's some really good programs here that are on WNTW. We have radio review shows. We have programs, local programming that's on the people who are in the area who are making a difference. Also, this is a big thing we just found out. If you have a church, and I know I have a lot of partners who have churches and people from a church family, contact me because we have a platform for you to be able to spread the word. So if you have a church or your church family would like some information on how to reach your flock during these difficult times, make sure that you contact me and I'll put you in the right direction to make it happen to work with the folks here at WNTW. I'm here on Friday. I'd like to say thanks to everyone who is tuning into us. We're also on Facebook Live, which is we're always here every Friday. What I'd like to do at the moment here is to just give a shout out to some of the people who really help and make the show possible. Our sponsor, Nicole Reed, to the show. She really is one of the best in the business. She really takes care of it during these times. She's creative in ways to make things happen. Stump's Pig and Pint, Jimmy Stump, always doing a lot of work in the community, as well as Mama Shell's Cafe Mama Shell's Cafe was just highlighted by CBS for the work of feeding kids and also being a difference maker. We'd like to thank Socialita, who is helping with branding, who's a branding expert. She works with Reba Hollingsworth with her Aha rap, and that's something that's really doing a lot. Shoe Crazy Wine, I know everybody's in at home now. If you've never heard of Shoe Crazy Wine and Gwen Hurt, you really need to do yourself a favor and follow that brand and make sure you get out and see what she does. So she's all over the place, very successful. She's local. So make sure you go ahead and check out Shoe Crazy Wine. A friend of the program, God Mama Wear. So folks who are looking on Facebook, she is the embroiderer for the program here. So that's God Mama Wear. In a little bit, you're going to hear FinLit, Financial Literacy for Children, and that is Pavi Leitner. She calls in every week talking about ways that we can help children be more financially savvy and work with them. CEO Magazine, which is Sharon Oliver. She's working with me on the Styling RVA project. She has the most phenomenal space for events over in Manchester area. She also has the magazine, which is CEO Magazine. So make sure you follow and support that. Your CBD store down in Midlothian, Lisa Monroe. Lisa's a rock star. She's out. She's going to have a program here on this station, Life with Lisa. She's giving a kidney to her mother. So shout out to Lisa and her family. The surgery is coming up, but she's giving a really great gift. And I'd like to say kudos to her and to be taken care of during the difficult time, as well as, so let's see who else we have here. Before and after the salon on Carey Street, friends of mine since they were the first people who heard of Mike King Biz, and they always have been great partners. So when all this is over, make sure you go check out Michelle and Alicia so that way you can be taken care of. We have a new company, and it's a young man that I'm helping to support. He's doing some really great things. His name is Lakeith Higgs. He has a company called La Labor and Painting. I'm telling you, folks, I will have put his information up on my page. He is really doing some great things in the community. He will vitalize and make your house beautiful with the painting and cleanup services. The time is 1:29. Mike King here on the mic with Mike, and we shall return. Welcome back to On the Mic with Mike. The time is 1:32. The program's On the Mic with Mike. It's 92.7 FM, 820 AM. I'm your host, Mike King, here with you every Friday from 1 to 2, talking all things Richmond, social enterprise, business, nonprofits, people who are making a difference in the Richmond area. I'm going to have a great guest on right now. She's going to come up, but quickly, I have to tell you about what a friend of mine is doing. He has a program that's coming up, I think, this weekend. It's Craig Martin. He has a program that's called The Good Road TV. He deals with social enterprise and social philanthropy on a worldwide scale. So they go around the world looking for good and highlighting it. So it's The Good Road TV. It premieres on PBS Nationwide this week, VPM, Central Virginia tomorrow, which is the 11th at 5 p.m. I'd just like to thank Amber Manry from Bit Cubs for introducing me. But folks, make sure you check out the Good Road TV. It's going to be awesome, showing folks who are doing good in the world in our global village. So with that being said, you're on the mic with Mike. Hello.
Hello, Mike. How are you?
I'm good. So let folks know who you are really quick.
Really quickly, my name is Anita Ham. I'm the owner and founder of the Tutelage Group, where we specialize in all things behavioral health education. And I am also a registered respiratory therapist.
Yeah, so folks, Anita Ham now, she's being modest. She's a big deal. The Tutelage Group is really good from an organizational behavioral standpoint. And I love what they do. So you can tell folks about that. But one of the other byproducts that I didn't realize until you posted it the other day is that you're a respiratory therapist, which is a big thing these days. So tell folks about the Tutelage Group, what you do, how you're helping, how you've pivoted during this Corona timeout, and then we can sort of go into the PSA to let folks know how to stay healthy during these tough times.
Okay, so right now, a little bit about the Tutelage Group. We specialize in behavioral health education. So that is individuals that have a mental health disorder or an organization that specializes in working with individuals who have those disorders. I currently provide counseling services for children K through 12 and also for their families. But our services are largely focused on organizations where we support the training and the education for behavioral health. So still being modest, but we do a lot. We specialize in a lot, but it's more so just ensuring that people have the necessary education and training to support individuals with mental health.
Okay, so that was hard when we were in a normal world BC before Corona, a month or so back. Folks are stressed now. Talk a little bit about what that looks like from where you stand from as a clinician, talking about how things are surviving and giving folks just a few tips on how we can work through this.
So the main thing is honestly is getting our minds under control. Without managing our mind appropriately, you guys, we can't manage our household, our children, our working from home, the financial situation. So I've just been telling people a lot of times, do some grounding activities. So the anxiety has increased, depression has increased. So it's really reaching out, being aware. Number one, our 3 A's is awareness. Be aware of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Number 2 is an accurate assessment. So really determining, do I need support from a medical professional, from a mental health professional? Do I need to have some time away, some me time, just to process my thoughts, feelings, and emotions? And then activating that your personal emergency response, saying, I need to make that call to a therapist. I need to contact my insurance company to see if I qualify. Because currently they have a lot of free and reduced rates for therapy, for telehealth, but also making sure we stay mentally and physically healthy, jumping in kind of to that respiratory side as well. And
So during these times, so now there is help out there that's available, because a lot of times people think it's just me. It's just me going through these times, and you don't want to tell anyone. And with the isolation, with the social distancing, sometimes that really can be, especially sometimes for folks who are alone, and the distancing. And sometimes it takes more than a Zoom session or people really
yeah.
hurting. So talk a little bit about the services that are out there. Maybe there's some resources that you could point folks in a direction that they may be able to get some help if needed.
Yes. So what I'm telling everybody is we want you to be physically distant, but social and emotionally close with yourself so that you can identify where you are mentally and physically, but also staying connected with those who are close to you so that you can let them know, hey, I'm not doing okay. I just need to talk, or I need to get in the right hands of someone. So right now, even at the Tulish Group, we have free consultation going on for just coaching or counseling. If you need a free 30-minute session, they are available, and you can go on our website at www.thetulishgroup.com and just go to the book online segment, because we understand that people need to talk to someone. And this is not a time to be so strong that you can't get the support that you need, because we don't want anyone to be alone during this time. Because it doesn't work. Support is required during this time.
So, folks, the voice you're listening to is Anita Ham of the Tutelage Group, and we kind of go way back. So, and it's funny because we go back to the studio at CWNBC 12 when you were coming in, because you were working with, shout out to Helen Holmes and Sung Kim from 6335, because you were working and helping with the nonprofit. Fast forward to the Tutelage Group, and now here you are again. Besides being a respiratory therapist, you are here with the behavioral health tips of the day. And we'd just like to thank you for that. So
thank you for having me. And shout out to Community 50/50. Yes, that's a nonprofit I was working with.
That they do some awesome work. I mean, especially during these tough times, people are out there not sure how things are working financially. So shout out to all of the community groups who are out there trying to make a difference. And Zenobi and those guys really do some outstanding work. So shout out to those guys. Let's talk a little bit about from a respiratory side, what this is and how it's affecting people, because a lot of people don't exactly understand what the coronavirus is. They just know the name.
Well, there is. The name is bringing fear in itself. Yeah, the name is bringing fear in itself, but it's just a respiratory illness that can spread easily to others. I say a respiratory illness because, going into too much detail, I don't want to bring any more panic and fear than what's already there. And so what that means is that it is spread airborne. We're saying it's airborne, meaning it can just be in the air, but also through contact, because it's staying on surfaces and things like that longer. And I'm just going to jump into a few just quick tips to protect yourself. And it's not that you haven't already heard them, but it's just hand washing is key, covering your cough. All of those things are key, but however, reducing the risk of decontamination. We're doing good jobs. I see people wearing gloves, we're wearing masks, and we're doing those things. However, trying to decontaminate yourself is the most important thing. So if you're wearing your gloves, take them off before you get in your car. If you just walked around the entire store, guys, take your gloves off, or at least sanitize in the process. You can sanitize your gloves just to help you out if you need to get those things into your car. But what's happening is it's spreading so much because people will take the gloves with them. I've seen people go all the way through the store to put everything in the car, touch on their bags, purses, phones, and it's just continually being spread. So disinfecting continuously is going to be the biggest thing.
Alrighty, folks, the voice you listen to is Anita Ham. Anita, thank you for giving us that information, spending the time with us. Let folks know once again how they can find you.
You can find me at thetutelagegroup.com and also on Instagram and Facebook at The Tutelage Group.
Alrighty, thanks for being a friend of my King Biz and my brands. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon at eventually with Diana McMullen down at her group.
Yes, we can join her virtually now at the Network Incubator. Yes.
Hey, shout out to the Network Incubator. They do some awesome things. So, hey, thanks a lot. Got to run.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Now, take care. Hey, folks, this is the program's On the Mic with Mike. The time is 1:42. We're going to keep things moving, and we have another guest on. You're on the mic with Mike. Hello? Hello, you're on the mic with Mike.
Yes, hello, Mike.
Hello, how are you?
Good. This is Coach Otmwm from Ninth Dimension Sports Circle Boxing Gym in Hopewell.
You're doing so, folks. These guys are really doing some awesome things down in Hopewell. So a shout out to you guys, what you're doing, Nakia, as well as Terrence Doctor, all the folks down there, who Katina Moss, who are really making some differences down there. Let folks know what you're doing down in Hopewell and how folks can find you and support what you're trying to do, because I hear you guys are having a little bit of difficulties down there.
Well, we are USA certified boxing gym. USA Boxing is headquarters in Olympic is in Colorado Springs, and we are certified coaches. And we train boxers at amateur boxers, and we have a routine that we do a lot of jump rope, sit-ups, and so forth. Kids come in who wanna learn boxing and get in shape and conditioning, lose weight, and also we teach his values. And we've been doing this for 2007, and we produce a lot of champions over the years. We have kids who start out with us for 10 years old. Some are in the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, etc. And we have a lot of support from Fort Lee, a lot of athletes from Fort Lee who gym too, from commissioned officers and non-commissioned officers, private, etc.
So besides what you're doing, and from that standpoint, training, but you're also molding young men and young people. Talk a little bit about how this came about and the impact which you guys are having on the community, and also some of the struggles that you're having right now.
Well, my son Moshe Alim, he came to me when he was about 12 years old, and he said, "Dad, I want to box." So try to find him a boxing gym. I didn't have a boxing gym at the time, so I searched around and found a boxing gym in Richmond, Special Effects Boxing Gym. And I took him to the boxing gym, and his brother Emmanuel Alim followed. And they were consistent over the year. They stayed in the gym and they trained, very dedicated, never been out of the gym for more than a week. So we've been to other gyms like City Wide Gym, Ray Brown, teacher, Pancho Melton was the coach at Special Effects, and we went to Combat Sports. Then we finally decided that we're gonna have our own gym because of the dedication. They want to be in the gym 7 days a week, and so we started training at home first. And we have neighbors and friends who followed us, and we started to train at home, and then we started to look around for a boxing facility, a gym. So we found one in Hull Street and a whole garage, and we turned it into a boxing gym. And from there, we started to train and travel. And my son, they won the state championship, regional championship, and we went on the road to national championships and won a lot of championships. And they went to the Olympic trials in Colorado Springs. And I was elected team captain 2011. And so I went and we got about 11 people in our region qualified for Olympic trials. Then our trainer came to us and asked us about professional, turning my sons professional, and they went professional. And Emmanuel Alim and Moshe Alim fought, and HBO, Showtime, and my other son Emmanuel become a silver world champion at Boxing Center 2017, and he won a WBC silver belt.
Okay.
And he fought on television 11 times.
Wow, that's great. And so you're down in. So let folks know where they are, where you are, and how they can follow you, and what kind of help could you use right now, because it's a difficult time, and you guys are helping young people who, tell folks a little bit about where they can find you and what kind of help you guys could use.
Well, we need a lot of like, number one, everything is financed because we have to pay bills, rent, and so forth. So the gym is closed since the first week of March 16th. So USA Boxing, and told us we have to close the gym from headquarters in Colorado Springs. And then the governor, said we have to stay at home. So we closed the gym since. It's finance, and equipment. And, we have a GoFundMe site, and also the Youth Commission and us is working together, and they're helping us, especially the deputy mayor. Her daughters are trained in the gym. And, we got a lot of support from the Youth Center and Youth Commission, and the police came and officer gave us a bag, and they support us and, support them.
Alrighty. So we just like to thank you for coming on, and we'll have your information up on the website, up on the Facebook page, and we'll let folks know how they can support you. Thanks for coming on now. Take care.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a nice day.
Hey, take care. Same to you.
Bye.
Purchasing a home can be one of the biggest investments of your life. Having a realtor you can trust is important. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, contact Nicole Reed with Nicole Reed Real Estate and rest easy knowing that her and her team of professionals are here to guide you every step of the way. With over 30 years of combined experience in financing, marketing, lending, and real estate, you can be confident that you will have someone that is knowledgeable and dedicated in helping you achieve your end goal. Our goal is to help 1,000 families and individuals position themselves for home ownership and equity. Mention promo code REAL2020 and receive $500 towards closing costs and moving expenses. Get a free market analysis of your home, free buyer's consultation, or free credit profile review by calling 804-721-7630 or visit www.NicoleReedRealEstate.com. Follow us on Facebook at Nicole Reed Realtor or IG at Nicole Reed Real Estate.
Disclaimer. Offer valid in the Commonwealth of Virginia and subject to restriction. Must buy or sell a home before December of 2020 to qualify.
Hi everyone, this is medical massage practitioner Nassau Staples of Waterfall Salon and Massage Med Spa. If you're out there and you're suffering from sciatica, migraine headaches, lupus, fibromyalgia, back and hip pain, Waterfall Salon and Massage Med Spa is the place you want to be. Now guys, you don't want to rely on medications to solve all your issues. You want to solve these naturally and the right way. So in order to reach me and talk to me about your issues, call me at 804-644-4002. The website is www.waterfallsalonandmassagemedspa. I look forward to talking to each and one of you guys and solving your issues. Have a great day.
Did you know embroidery is an easy, low-cost way to market your business? Let Godmaware LLC assist you with your custom logo embroidery needs. Whether you need shirts, hats, or yoga mats, Godmamaware can embroider various items. Visit us online at www.godmamaware.com. That's www.godmamawear.com. Let's talk soon.
Hey guys, this is Christina Fuller. I am the owner of Socialita here in Richmond, Virginia. I bring awareness to your brand. I give your brand a voice. So if you are struggling with awareness, getting your business out there, give me a call. My number is 804-365-2149. Feel free to check me out on social media, Socialita __ via Instagram and Socialita on Facebook. Thank you.
Hey everybody, this is Mike King Biz. Does your business need more business during these difficult times? I know most people say they do. I have an excellent opportunity for you to reach 30,000 people at one time. On the Mic with Mike, Fridays, WNTW 1 p.m. here, where we bring to you the best game changers in the RVA area. That would be businesses, organizations, nonprofits, people who are out there making a difference. So if you want to put your business in front of 30,000 people this is a place to be. On the Mic with Mike, Fridays, 1 p.m. on WNTW 820 AM. We also Facebook it live. And this is Mike King, and I approve this message. Thanks.
To Mike King Biz Hubby. That's my scam.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike, the premier social enterprise business program here in the Richmond, Virginia area. So, the program is On the Mic with Mike, WNTW 92.7 FM, 820 AM. So the program is 92.7, the station W92.7 FM, 820 AM. I'm Mike King. Thanks for joining us. The time is 1:53. Just like to thank folks for coming in and being a part of the process, as well as us, all the support that you've offered us. Two folks that I really want to give a shout out to, Miss Gurley's Kitchen, friend of ours, Helen Holmes, over there in Fulton, really doing some big things, making some great food. So make sure you support her, as well as the Dessert Diva, Angel, also known as, she has her program, her food, trust me, Lushberry's Treats. You folks, if you want to be the hit at home, make sure you swing by and also check her out. As I said, the program is On the Mic with Mike. The time is 1:53. Got to go away and pay some bills, and we will be back shortly.
Hi, this is Melanie Staples. I'm from Waterfall Salon and Massage Med Spa with two beautiful locations in Glen Allen and Bon Air, Virginia. Our business is growing and we're looking for spa professionals just like you. So if you're a mature person that would like to get some extra cash and be a front desk receptionist, or if you are a spa professional who has expertise in waxing or eyelash extensions, or as a master esthetician, we would love to have you. If you are a massage therapist and would love to get the experience of working with a master medical massage practitioner, Nassar Staples, Waterfalls is the place to be. Please give us a call at 804-644-4002 or visit us online and to submit your application. We look forward to meeting you. Thank you.
Hi, do you struggle with forming the right words to draw on your target audience? Are you stuck on page 1 of that manuscript? Do you need an extra set of eyes to critique and edit your flyers, emails, or manuscripts? Do you need more time to do what you love within your business and life? If you answer yes to any of these questions, I would love to assist you. My name is Amanda Edie, and I am the literary enthusiast. I'm an editor, ghostwriter, proofreader, and creative assistant for small business owners and entrepreneurs. You can contact me today at www.amandaedie.com. Let me help you creatively change the world.
They say the two happiest days of a boat owner's life are the day he buys his boat. Woohoo! And the day he sells it.
Sayonara, you worthless tub.
At Carefree Boat Club, there's a third happy day, the day he joins the club. Carefree Boat Club gives all the woohoo! Without the hassles that turn a day on the water into a real pain in the
As soon as it turns over, we'll be on our way.
At Carefree Boat Club, use a fleet of boats as often as you like. They take care of the maintenance. You take care of the fun. Water skiing to fishing, whatever floats your boat, Carefree Boat Club's got you covered. It's like owning a fleet of boats with none of the worries. Whether you own a boat or have just dreamed of it, come sample the experience of being a Carefree Boat Club member. Call today to schedule a tour of one of Carefree's convenient marina locations. Make all your boating experiences water skiing to fishing, whatever floats your boat, Carefree Boat Club's got you covered. It's like owning a fleet of boats with none of the worries.
866-630-5959.
was Mike, and he always tells me what to do.
So, folks, that's my grandson, Zach. The previous spot that was dropped was my granddaughter, Isabella. Just like to give a shout out to them. As I said, shout out to all the caregivers. Shout out to my wife who's taking care of the kids during this and all the folks who are out there taking care of their families and making sure that life is better. This program, On the Mic with Mike, we specialize in social enterprise, how business can make society a better place. We've had some great guests come on today, which we always try and do. Next week, we're going to have some folks who are doing the same thing. So as I said, if you have someone that you know of who's doing something in the community that you would like them to get some recognition, make sure you let me know. As I said, also from a church perspective, if your church family wants and needs some exposure, make sure you contact me. We will be able to work with you and get you some exposure there. Folks, the time is 1:58. The program is On the Mic with Mike. We're here every Friday from 1 to 2. If there's anything else, make sure that you follow us. So it's Mike King Biz. My other program, my other platforms are Style and RVA. And make sure you go out and support and take a look at that. That's on Instagram as well as Facebook. There's some phenomenal women that I'm working with. You can see who they are on the page. Mike King Biz, which is the overall brand. We just like to say thanks to WNTW. That's some awesome programming. We have the Radio Roundup, which is on tonight. It's called the Richmond Roundup, and it's on tonight from 8 to 10. These young guys, they're talking music, movies, everything cool. It's a really awesome show, and make sure you check them out. We have some programming on the weekends as well. On Sunday, we have the Pastor Herb Pollard, who is on from 6 to 9 in the morning. So, folks are kind of social distancing. That's a way to stay in touch and engage. As I said, my name's Mike King. Shout out to my wife. I'd just like to thank her for being there. Almost 40 years in the game, folks. We've survived, and we'll survive this as well. On the Mic with Mike King here. And thanks for all the people who support. Folks, take care of each other, and we will talk next week. Thanks now. Take care.